Hi, I was going to wait until later today to do this video, but I figured I'd go ahead before I get sleepy because I gotta go to sleep before I go into work. But I'm just struggling so bad right now, with people. I don't trust nobody. You're supposed to trust your family. You're supposed to put your family first. Well, my family, since my mom's narcissistic, my dad's friggin' sociopath, psychopath, or what the hell ever, that just kind of fucks you up for life. And then, so you learn to trust everybody if you have bad relationship with your family. And so you just get used to that. And so you think that's the norm. But then you reach a point in your life where I don't know. I'm just fed up. I'm so fed up. It's like, I told my friend, because I don't even think I have any friends. I don't think anybody has any friends in all honesty. But anyways, I told my friend the other day when they took me to go to the store, I told them flat out, I said, I don't give a shit about nobody. I said, because nobody gives a shit about me. I said, I'm just done. I'm done caring about people. I'm just over it. This shit that I'm going through with this girl that I like has really just fucked me up real good. Because I honestly, don't know what the fuck. How are you supposed to learn shit if nobody's willing to educate you? I guess is the best way to word it. It's like, I did something that pissed her off. Okay? I knew I did something that pissed her off after she let me know that I did something that pissed her off. I pushed her outside of her comfort zone. People do that shit to me every fucking day. But anyways, it's not about me. It's not about me. Let me pull myself back. But it is about me. I'm just so fucked up. But anyways, I pushed her outside of her comfort zone. And I shouldn't have done that. And I should have been patient with her. And I should be patient with her right now. But nobody's ever been patient with me, I guess, is what it is. And so I learned to take the good with the bad. And I learned to be happy for having experiences, even if they were bad ones. And I just wanted to see her smile. Really bad. Because, everybody looks better with a smile on their face. And it's like, she deserves to be happy. She's a good person. She's just as good as a person, as anybody else is. And apparently, I thought I knew what she was seeking. I don't know. It's like, I want to call her so bad right now, and I want to talk to her so bad right now. And I want to write her on her YouTube, because that's the only way that I know that she ever even sees anything, because she's blocked me from every other social media, and then she's even blocked me and unblocked me or some shit, because one day I can watch where I put a comment and it won't show, and the next day I can and it'll show. And so I assume that's her with her controls on her YouTube channel or whatever. And it's like, I don't want to be that stalkerish type person, but I just want to be educated. I want the answers. I want what the fuck did I do wrong? Because I know what I did wrong. And then I promised to not do it again. And so then she hung out with me again, and I didn't do it. Honest to God, yeah, I'm sorry that I was upset. And so I sat and I cried the whole time, because I felt really bad that you had felt that, I had betrayed you. And, that was the furthest thing from what I was trying to accomplish. And that was the furthest thing from my mind from what my goal was. Like, my goal was to make you happy. And I'm tired of feeling bad about that. I'm tired of feeling sorry for it. And I do that with everybody. Like, I try to make people happy, and apparently I don't make a damn person happy. And again, whenever I'm sitting alone and overthinking, this is when suicide thoughts plague my mind, and I'm just like, fuck my life. Like, because apparently I can't make nobody happy. I try. And right now I'm just trying to focus on me, and I'm trying to make myself happy. And it's like, anyways, this girl that's my friend, she's somebody that I work with, and she's somebody that rents from the same woman that I rent from and everything. And so I told her, I was like, I don't care about nobody. I was like, everybody can kiss my ass. And I said, and you can take offense to that if you want to. I said, but I really don't care. Because I'm at a point where I'm just fed the fuck up with everybody. I'm tired of everybody being so greedy and so evil and so manipulative and so mean and always out for themselves and putting themselves ahead of everybody else, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do so you can survive. And every time I've tried to do that myself and put myself ahead of anybody, I feel bad. I feel bad about it. And so I try to not do that. And I'm getting to a point now where I don't give a fuck if I do that anymore. But I don't want to do that. And so I'd rather just like shut down completely and not have nothing to do with nobody. Not because that's the life that I want to live, but because I'm tired. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of crying. I'm so tired of it. Oh, God. And I'm tired of feeling sick because of my emotions. I mean, yeah, my health is probably pretty shitty, but when your emotions are fucked up, it don't make you feel good. And it's like I gotta go do laundry over at another friend's house, another neighbor's house today. And I guess you could say, bucked up on her, or not bucked up on her, but just told her to, flat out. Because I tried to tell her, like, a week ago that I was just done. I was just done. I was done with everybody. I was done with everything. Like, I was just done. And she's like, oh, I know what you mean. And I wanted to scream at her so bad and be like, no, you don't know what I mean. But then again, not, because I really didn't want to, scream at her. But I was just so angry because she just kept over talking me, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've been there. And then she's very religious. And so she was like, you need to talk to God and God and God and God. God don't have the answers I'm looking for, because the answers I'm looking for are going to have to verbally come from another human being's mouth, or they're going to have to be physically wrote down on a sheet of paper, that I can understand, or what the fuck ever, and that's not going to come from God. Yes, it will to a degree, but it's going to be put into somebody else as a tool, because that's all that we are anyways, is we're all tools of God. And we're all supposed to build each other up for our better purposes and our greater purposes in life and shit like that. But then when you got people that come along that are so greedy as fuck and all they care about is themselves or fucking money or some shit like that, then it just fucks everything up. And so I told her that. And so I've went over twice, but she's noticed that I'm not sitting and talking with her like I used to. I used to sit and talk with her for hours. And instead, I'm coming home and I'm sitting with my dogs and my cats. And, like, I'm just chilling. And I'm watching movies because I want to watch them. Not because I want to watch them alone. I sure as fuck don't want to watch them alone. I would love to watch them with somebody important to me. I would love to watch them with my daughter. Or with this girl that I like. But I don't have that option. So I'll watch them alone. I'll watch them with my dogs. And I'll look at that, later on in years and probably even feel kind of guilty and be like, I should have played with the dogs instead of watching a movie with the dogs, but at least I spent time with them. Because that's one thing about this woman, when I was going and spending hours with her, talking to her, I was like, oh, my dogs, like, they're at home alone, and they hardly, they don't get to see me, and they don't have a yard to run in, and, like, I feel sorry for them, and I feel bad for them, and yet I'm over here spending hours talking to this woman, and we're just bitching about our problems and stuff. And so when I go over there now, I just go over there real quick and stuff. And it's like, I borrowed some stuff from her. I actually have some safety pins I need to give her back, but I ain't sewed my pillow up yet. But anyways, it's like, I am at a point in my life where I want to build trust with people. And I want to build it stone by stone. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to push for it. I don't want to push myself out of my comfort zone and be the one that takes the biggest leap of faith, because I'm sick of doing that. Because I've always done that, I feel like, especially with outsiders, I guess you'd say. Now, with my family, because they were my family and they're older than me, I guess they probably did it to me. I don't know. I really can't say for them and everything. But it's like, I mean, that's kind of like my kid's dad when I lost my virginity to him. It takes two to tango, it takes two to do the act and everything. And even though I could sit there and be like, oh, he pushed me into it because he kept asking and he would not shut the fuck up. And I don't know what it is about the persistence of some people that do shit like that they just keep asking and asking and asking. And I'm not talking asking emotionally, I'm talking asking for physical things. Asking, can you come pick this up? Can you come carry this? Or can you have sex with me? Or can you, hand me that? Or can you, physical things. I don't know, like, I don't understand that, because I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, with my parents, I'd be like, hey, can you give me a ride here or there? Or can you hand me that? Because I lived with them and stuff. But, like, for as far as outsiders, like, I was never, like, pushy. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a man thing or something. Or maybe I have done it and I just don't know. And I don't know how to step out of my own damn self-centered perspective or whatever, because that's one thing that I get labeled as a Leo, as being self-centered, and I don't fucking know, and I'm tired of trying to pretend like I know, and I'm just fucking tired. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Like, I want a home. I want my child, and I want one person that will never give up on me, and I'll never give up on them. And apparently, and I want to drive, of course. I want my license. I want a car. I want to be able to go places if I've made the money, that I can put the gas in the car to go to where the fuck ever. I mean, that's all. I just want a normal life, and it's like nothing about life is normal. And it's like I'm kind of spiraling out of control, I guess, because of it or some shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then my fucking attorney, follow the case plan, about getting my kid back. How the fuck am I supposed to follow the case plan? I don't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to follow the case plan. How am I supposed to pay child support when I can't get up there to pay child support? And then if I pay child support, then my parents are just going to bitch that I even paid it, because they're going to try to act like that's not what they're after, even though deep down that really is what the fuck that they're after. It's all about control. It doesn't matter how it comes across. It don't matter if it comes across in finances. It don't matter how the fuck it comes across. It's all about control. Because that's all that my dad is about. That's all my dad has ever been about, because that's all that his family was about, and so on and so forth, for generations and generations and generations and generations. And it's fucking bullshit. And I'm so sick of it. And it's really hard to tell yourself that you're valuable or that you're worthy or that somebody loves you when nobody's talking to you, or the people that are talking to you are people that, like, just, I don't know. It's like psychological fucking warfare or whatever. Like, it's just bullshit all the time. It's constant. It's like the friend that took me shopping the other day. After I said that, she started rambling, just talking. And she talks in a way that comes across like passive aggressive. It's like she won't direct it at me, but she'll say it like as nonchalant, as matter of fact. Like, and I'm like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, I know that's towards me. But then I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. But then I'm like, I'm pretty damn sure. Because she's like, well, something or another. And I'm glad that I can be polite. And I'm glad that I can be nice. And one thing about me is I can stop being nice when I want to be. I don't have to be nice, And it was right after I'd said that about how I don't give a shit about nobody. And so I was like, oh God. And then even when I got home, like after she dropped me off and like I unpacked stuff, like she sent me a message, I waited a while to look at it, and I finally looked at it, and what it was is she had went online to our job thing and seen where somebody had put down a complaint about me. And I've been working there a year. Ain't nobody ever complained on me. And somebody, a customer put down a complaint and used my name. And it's not a complaint that like the person showed their identity. It's an anonymous complaint. And another thing too is my landlord was here yesterday, and I hadn't viewed her message that she had sent me earlier that morning because I honestly just didn't give a shit to, because I paid my rent when I was supposed to. So other than that, and she knows that the light in my kids' room's messed up, and I don't know when the hell anything's going to happen for that, and I really don't care because it's not going to kill me. One light being out in my house is not going to, But I was just like, whatever. And so when she sent me that, I was like, okay, was that her? Was that her being mad, like, and angry? And so she did that and she sent that or whatever, as a complaint because she's mad at me for what I said, because she really is a frenemy instead of a friend, which everybody's a friend of me if you really think about it, even your own goddamn family. And I was like, or is it the landlord because she was mad because I didn't look at her message and I didn't pay her no mind or whatever? Or is it even this other person over here that's living next to me, that, like, because I told her, a few days ago and stuff, and, like, she sends things that make me question, stuff and everything, because she used to send me a bunch of memes and stuff, like, in Messenger and everything. And then she even told me one day when I went over there, she said, Heather, she said, I need to apologize to you. And I was like, for what? And she's like, because I've not been the best Christian when it comes to you. Now you tell me how the hell I'm supposed to take that. How the hell would anybody take that? And so she said that to me. And I said, well, what did you do? And she said, well, I've just not been the best Christian towards you. It's like, I don't get why the fuck people hate me. I mean, I do to a degree because I'm not afraid to call bullshit. And I'll call bullshit on any goddamn thing. And I'll even call it on my damn self. I don't give a shit. And a lot of people don't like me for that. But I guess I honestly got to thinking today, I thought, and then people sit here, and I get that some people are jealous of me. I get it, because they've made it very fucking apparent. They're like, oh, she gets attention, let me be jealous of her. It's like Paris Hilton, what is it? About publicity. Fuck, I can't even talk sometimes. If I'm not used to saying the words on a regular basis, it's like my fucking mind And then I'm dyslexic anyways. That's like I said, I put a damn video of my apartment on my fucking YouTube. Instead, I put it on fucking Facebook, and that's how damn dyslexic I am whenever I'm frustrated and shit. But anyways, Paris Hilton says that publicity's good. You know, it don't matter if it's good publicity or if it's bad publicity. It's still something putting you out in the public eye. Well, apparently I got some shitty shit that puts me out in the public eye, and apparently it's a lot of people fucking hating me, and so, whatever. But the thing is I don't act this way to try to get, like, famous, good attention. If I was aiming to be the, oh, she's so sweet and I love her and she's perfect and, then, honey, I would know how to act better than, what I'm being, But I'm just being me. I am me. And I don't know why the hell God created me the way that He did. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody's trying to figure out why the hell God created them the way that He did. But I'm just so tired. So tired of things. And it's like I gotta go over here and I gotta do laundry at her house. The woman that was, oh, I haven't been the best Christian towards you. And I tried to ask her like 3 damn times, well, what is it? What did you do? She wouldn't answer me. She kept avoiding. She kept trying to play her, beat around the bush, And I was just like, whatever. Like, that's the thing with me. And that's the reason kind of that me and my husband split. And probably even a little bit of why me and my kid's dad ain't together. Is because you're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to be truthful with you. And I'm going to be like, okay. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, I really said some bad stuff about you. And I'm going to be like, okay, well, tell me what it is. And then you're going to be like, well, you don't need to know what it is. You just need to know that I said some bad stuff about you, and I'm really sorry. No, if you want me to remain on evil shit, because that's evil, fuck. I'm so tired. Oh my God. I have a million things going on in my mind, and one of them right now is that I want to go buy a Smirnoff screwdriver, actually about 3 of them, and just drink them and not even go into fucking work. But anyway. I'm just so fucking frustrated. But, it's like you're not going to sit there and say that to me and then me be curious enough to ask you what you said about me. And then you, be like, oh, well, I can't tell you or I'd rather not tell you. No, you done opened up the damn gates. That's like opening up the gates to hell and then being like, oh, access denied, or whatever. Like, you can't. No, let's go ahead, And I'll even, level the playing field, I guess you'd say. Because if you have the courage to approach me like that, then I'll tell you more about my inner thinking. Because I don't say all the mean things that I think about people. But I think very mean things about people. Where other people go around talking shit about me and they say the mean things. And then other people say mean things about me. And then they all get in these little cluster fucking clique groups or what the fuck ever. And that might have sounded wrong, but I swear I said clique. But anyways. But anyways, oh my God. But anyways, it's like they get in all these little groups where they want to talk shit about me behind my back. And they want to make fun of me behind my back. And they want to do it all behind my back. So that way they can feel that they're part of something. And then, shit hits the fan or whatever, and I find out, and then I don't like them anymore, and then they're like, well, why don't you like me no more? And then it becomes a confrontation, it always bulls up into one usually, and then it's like, all else just shrug it off and just be like, whatever. And they'll just keep on doing it because they think I'm stupid, or they think they can get away with it, or they think that it don't affect me. But it does. Anytime you put any negative energy out there about anybody and put it out there, even, what is it? It's almost like adultery. If you think about, if you even look at somebody else and you're like, they're sexy, that is you committing adultery. I'm sorry, but it really is. If you sit there, like, you got your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and then you look at somebody else and you're like, damn, that other person there is hot, like shit far. If you do that, then you're lusting after that other person. You're committing adultery in your mind. And so that's just like me. When I think negative things about people in my mind, I keep it in my mind. But it's like, who is more forgivable, I guess? Okay, if I sit here and, okay, I'm in love with this girl right now, and I see this other girl, even though I doubt it'd be a girl because it's just her, but anyway, I don't know. But anyways, if I look at somebody else, we'll just say somebody else, and I'm just like, damn, they're hot, I'm like, oh my God, I want to be with them. I have just been an asshole to the girl that I love. So that's me sinning. That's not right. That's almost committing adultery. Now, if she sits here and she sees somebody and she's like, oh my God, they are so hot, and she goes up and asks for their phone number, and then we sit down and we talk about this, who do you think is going to be more easily forgiven out of the two? Or if she goes off with them and goes on a date with them, who is going to be the more easily forgiven out of the two? But then that's when the saying or the scripture quote, sin is a sin no matter how big, no matter how small, that's when it comes into play. And it's like, I don't want to sit here just because your sins are bigger because you take the full-on action of shit versus me who doesn't take the action for the most part and condemn you. Yet at the same time, I need you to realize how bad you've hurt me, because actions hurt a hell of a lot worse than thoughts or words. That's just like if I say I'm going to slap the shit out of you versus me actually slapping the shit out of you. Which one would you be able to forgive quicker? Me saying it or me actually doing it? And so it's just trying to keep the balance. I just, that's all I want, is I want balance in my life. I want a little bit of heaven and a little bit of hell, because, it's life. I know it's not heaven. I know it's not hell, so. But fuck, I'm getting tired of going through hell. Or maybe, I don't even know. I'm just tired. And it's like the neighbor that lived here before, I had an issue with them. People just fucking hate me. One of them I had a problem because their kid was picking on my kid. So they were told to separate and stay separated, and they rode the bus home. They told one sat in the back, one sat in the front. Well, the one that's not my child, dang on, got to be like some type of bus person that could go around the bus when it was moving and tell little kids to sit down and be quiet and stuff. And so she'd go and hover around where my kid was sitting, knowing damn good and well she's supposed to stay away from her. And since my kids done had this one bully, like I said, for 3 years picking on her and shit, and then this little fucking kid lied And then she would steal my kids' hair bows, like literally, like how petty do you have to be? Like my kid, her hair would be braided, so her hair bow would be at the end. And every afternoon she'd get off the bus and her hair bow would be missing for like a week or two. And I'm like, Ava, your hair's falling down, you know, like, where's your hair bow? And she's like, it was in there when I got on the bus. I don't know what happened, you know, and everything. And, I mean, just, damn. But anyways, so her mom came over here saying that my child had said some shit supposedly about her dad, and who was she to say that, and she hadn't seen her dad in 2 years. And I come within a hair of putting her in her damn place right then and there and being like, bitch, my kid ain't seen her dad in over 2 damn years. She ain't seen her dad in like, 4 or 5 damn years. Like, shut the fuck up. Go tell your pity party story to somebody else, because I really don't give a flying fuck, you know? I really come within a hair of saying it, but I just stood here at my door, in my home, and bit my tongue, and let her chew me out. She chewed me out. I didn't do shit. I ain't done shit to this bitch. I ain't done a damn thing to her. She come knocking on my door, chewing me out over what her kid said. So she's like, what are you gonna do about it? I was like, well, if that's the way it was, Ava will tell me. I said, so I'm gonna ask Ava. So I asked Ava. Ava said, Mom, I didn't say it like that. This is what I said. I said their dad, meaning their stepdad, not meaning her actual biological father. And I was like, oh, so she's a dumbass. I was like, well, I kind of figured that already. You know, coming and knocking on my damn door, bitching me out. So, my kid gets off the bus, I think the very next day. Shit had hit the fan, because this kid had followed on the bus back to where my kid was, and I don't even remember what the fuck happened. And so I just went over and knocked on her door. I done the same damn thing back at her. You know, I knocked on her door, and I was like, hey, you need to tell your daughter to stay away from my daughter. End of subject. That's what it's supposed to happen. That's what the bus driver said. That's what the school said. They're going to keep them apart. I said, so you need to just tell your kid to stay away from mine. And whenever she's doing a little thing on the bus or what the hell ever, you just need to tell her to stay away. And she's like, oh, you're just being petty. You're just being petty. I mean, they go to the same school, so they're going to bump into each other. And so, yeah. So anyways, oh my God, I'm so mad still talking about it. So we kind of bicker on the porch, and I'm like, well, just keep your kid away from mine. And so I go to walk off. Well, Ava's with me, you know, we go to walk off. And this bitch stood out on her porch and watched us walk off. Like, I didn't even watch her walk off of my property. Like, I don't care. You know? You done caused your mess. Going home, you know? But she watched us walk off her property. Because she's mad, you know? Because she don't like nobody telling her what to do. And so she watches us walk off. Well, we get about halfway off of the property. And she's like, oh, and keep your petty business and your petty drama over there. And she's like, get off my property, because if you don't, I'm going to call the law on you. There's like 3 more feet of grass before her property ends. I walked those 3 feet. Tell Ava to go on home. Ava didn't listen, though. I turned around and I'm like, I'm off your property. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? And stood there staring at her for a while, waiting. And she didn't do shit. And so that was the end of me and her for as far as shit like that. But then I'll be damned, this kid, because I used to work at another place very close by. And this kid, because the way I am, she come into my work one damn day and she's like, oh my God, Heather, our house is on fire. I got fire extinguishers at my house. I'm a kind person. So I go over, and what it is they got a kerosene heater that they're not supposed to have. Landlord says you ain't supposed to have them because they can blow up. And we had kerosene heaters when I was a kid. Like, I grew up around them. And so I go in there, and the damn thing won't go out is what it is. The house ain't on fire. It's just the damn thing won't go out, and the flame keeps getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. So I tried every damn way in the world to flip the switch on it, to blow it out, all kinds of shit. Couldn't get it to go out. And I hollered at my kid because she was outside playing. I was like, go get the fire extinguisher. So she ran in the house and got the fire extinguisher. And this woman that I just, like, a month before, tried to be like, if we're going to fight over this, let's fight over it. This woman's, like, freaking out, calling her husband, dude, what the fuck ever, and, like, freaking out with him on the damn phone. And she's like, the house is going to catch on fire, and especially the kids. And so I just picked up the goddamn kerosene heater and carried it outside. Because shit, if it's going to fucking explode, it's going to explode outside. There's no sense in letting it explode inside the fucking house. But I doubt it's going to do anything. It just needs to be put out. No big deal, If I had some water, I would have threw water on it probably. In all honesty, I don't know. That probably would have fucked it up a lot worse. That probably wouldn't have been, never mind, scratch that. But anyway, so my kid come over with a fire extinguisher. I tried a few more times to put it out. But she was freaking out on the phone with her dude. And she's like, I don't know what's wrong with this goddamn thing. We can't get it out. And I can't leave it lit. And I just kind of looked at her like she wasn't even looking at me. And like her son, because they have a bunch of kids. But anyways, her son kept looking at me like he didn't want me to put it out or whatever. And she's like freaking out because she wants it out. And I'm like, well, hell, it's their kerosene heater. And I thought about handing her the fire extinguisher, but with the way she was acting, I was like, she probably wouldn't even know how to use one right about now. She probably can't even calm down enough to figure out how to read, how to use it. So I was like, fuck this shit, I gotta get back to work. So I put the shit, I took the damn fire extinguisher and put the damn son of a bitch out, And then she just looked at me, and then I handed her the fire extinguisher. I said, here, in case it, decides to try to come back on. I said, I gotta go back to work, and I left. Like 2 weeks later, that damn kid, that son of hers or whatever, he was like, yeah, it's cold in our house. And I was like, oh, it is? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, because you put that out with the fire extinguisher, and now it don't work. And I just thought to myself, okay, well, next time I'll let you burn up, Like, damn, you can't win for losing with people. Like, that is the shit of my life. That's the way it's always been. I mean, like, I could catch somebody as they's going to fucking fall, and they'd be like, I still got a bruise, and I'd be like, yeah, but you about broke your fucking neck, and you better be glad that I fucking caught your ass. Like, I don't know what it is about my life, but I'm just on shutdown mode. Like, the only person I want to talk, 2 people I want to talk to. I want to talk to my daughter. I want my daughter home. Fuck, I don't even care to talk to her. I just want her home. Like, she come home, hide in her room, and never talk to me for 5 damn years, if that's what the hell she wants. I just want my kid home, and I want to have, like, at least one, if not a few, decent conversations. Just open conversations with this girl that I'm in love with. Because the only reason I even wanted to understand her, other than I love her, and to help her, was it's a bigger help her than just me help her. It's like, because I don't know, like, I mean, she kind of looked at me like maybe I had something figured out or something that she didn't, and it's like, I'll teach you what the fuck I know if I even know anything in comparison to you. But, and then I remember talking to her about one subject in particular. I'm not even going to say what. Jesus Christ, I'll catch all kinds of hell if I do. But anyways, I was like, I'll tell you, about my experiences. And she's like, oh, I don't have ears for that. I don't listen to stuff like that. And I was just like, okay. And I thought, then why are you, like, I don't know. Like, why even talk to me? What good am I doing you? What good am I for you? Like, because I want to be good for people. If I can't be good for people, then what the fuck? And then why not shut myself in my home and just work and pay my bills and fuck it, Like, just, damn. Oh, but another neighbor, real quick. Didn't get along with them. They used to beat on the walls. The woman told me she was bipolar, she was anorexic, and she was, fuck, what else was it? Something else, I think. And, like, I don't know what her deal was with me. But it's like the landlord had to decide to not sign a lease with her only because the woman called the landlord a bitch. And so that made her mad. And so she stood up for herself. She wanted to act like it's because she was standing up for me, And in a weird way, maybe she was slightly, but she really wasn't, because she's talked about missing her and how much of a clean freak she was since she been gone. And I'm just like, okay, then why did you kick her out? Like, don't put the responsibility on me. I didn't come to you and force you to kick her out. You kicked her out because she called you a bitch, Like, that's on you, But, this woman, I swear to God, I don't know what the hell her problem was. Other than she people that sit at home all day and don't know how to entertain themselves, don't know how to pick up a book and read it. Watch a movie, play with their dogs, play with their kids if they got them. I mean, it's almost like kids nowadays don't have imaginations. Well, hell, neither do adults anymore. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to people for them to not be able to have an idea on how to spend their spare time, or whatever. I mean, everybody's spare time is so wrapped up in somebody else's asshole, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, dude, don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. Don't worry about what movie they're watching, who they got over, whose car that is outside, who said what, if they were yelling, if they were screaming, if they were having sex. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, yeah, if somebody pulls up outside and I live in an apartment complex, I'm going to be curious, maybe, not all the time. Sometimes I just really am too tired. I don't give a shit. And I know ain't nobody visiting me, because most people that visit me text me before they show up. And so, but let's say, somebody pulls up and I hear a car pull up. So I'm going to look outside just to see whose car it was. Not because I'm like, oh my God, freaking out like some type of drug addict that's like, FBI, oh God, hide the drugs, no. And not because I'm like, oh, there's their boyfriend, and see, they had that boy over the other day, and oh, so they must be cheating. Like, I don't give a shit what the fuck you do. I really don't. As long as it's not affecting me. As long as it's not, like, Now, I mean, if I'm sitting here and I can hear you through your walls every fucking day fighting with your damn boyfriend because he's a fucking drunk, eventually I'll probably snap. If I hear you fighting with him every day because he's constantly accusing you of fucking cheating on him, and guess what? You are when he's at work. And I know you are because I see this car pull up that has another dude in it, and I hear you laughing and giggling in your apartment a lot with this other dude, and other noises with this other dude. And like, if it keeps on to where it is a nuisance to me, then yeah, it may affect me in that way. But if you're sitting there and you're just laughing and giggling, having a good time with your one person that you're with, or you watch the TV from a certain hour to a certain hour every night, and I hear the TV from a certain hour to a certain hour every night, I'm actually going to appreciate you probably for that, in all honesty. I'll be like, holy shit, they have a routine. I love these people. I can build around this. I can work with that. Fuck yeah. like seriously. Because, damn. Like, I just can't. I don't know. Like, people love to be up in other people's business. People love to shit talk. And I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. I don't get it. I don't want to sit here and shit talk about you. I don't even want to make these fucking videos the way that I'm fucking making them right about now. But it's because I'm going through so much hell because the hell that everybody has stirred the fuck up around me. And then people want to be like, oh no, Heather, it's you that stirred it up. Really? Really? How did I stir it up? How did I stir it up? I moved into an apartment with my daughter. Took care of her. Tried to get her in bed by our curfew. We have a curfew here. Sometimes she wasn't. Sometimes I was worried about it. Other times I wasn't because she's a kid. So people should be understanding that I have a child. Sorry that nobody else around here does that lives in these apartment complexes. And sorry that they don't know how to be understanding of that. But then to hear a scream in the middle of the night, after we've done went to sleep, to be told to shut up. And I know it's directed at us from us having fun and laughing and giggling earlier because whoever couldn't handle it and got mad about it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Or to be told to shut up because my music's playing during the daytime hours. If I want to get up at 6 a.m. and play music until 6 or even 8 or even probably 10 at night, if I wanted to do that, I should be able to do that. Now, granted, there's a way to go about it if somebody annoys you. But there's a way to fucking go about it, because I guarantee I would probably even get mad if somebody played music every fucking day from 6 to 10 p.m., 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., just played it every fucking day, and I could hear the the bass or something. Yeah, it'd probably get on my nerves. Then again, though, I don't know. I really don't know. I that's probably kind of a lie on my part, because if they did that, I would just cut my TV up louder. I would feel more comfortable to play with my dogs and laugh with my kid when she was home and get in tickle fights and her scream like I'm fucking killing her even though I'm not, and I'm just tickling her damn feet and she can't fucking get the fuck away. And you not worry about what you're hearing, and it not be like a competition of sound, or what the fuck ever. And then, even if I am arguing with my daughter, trying to put her in her place, and she screams and, gets mad and stomps off or some shit, that's like your damn man over there fucking getting drunk and cussing late at night and shit. I mean, damn, people. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, seriously. Like, that's like my kid's dad. He's only been over here once. Now, I take it back. He's been over here a few times, but he's only been inside once. Maybe twice. Because I think he came in when he picked her up, and he came in when he dropped her off that first time. Because he came and picked her up like 2 or 3 times. Because he took her to the Christmas family, whatever, meal, or whatever. But, like, he came in, and apparently else him, because he's been very dramatic in the years I've known him, or the women around him have, or something. I don't know. Maybe people look at him like, I don't fucking know. But anyway, supposedly, one of the neighbors wanted to tell everybody that me and him were sleeping together. and that I was sneaking him in right when everybody'd go to bed and letting him out whenever everybody'd wake up. Like, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one? And people are saying shit about that. Like, dude, like, I don't even fucking know what to do with that. Like, I mean, I confronted it the way, like, the only way you can, you know? Like, whenever I was told, I said, okay, for starters, I had sex with him years ago. I got pregnant. I got pregnant again and had a miscarriage. I'm 30 years old. I'm separated from my husband and have been for 5 fucking years. And so what, even if I would have been sleeping with my ex? What the fuck is it anybody's business? I don't go around wondering who the hell you're fucking. Unless we have an intimate relationship and like I'm trying to be with you myself or I am with you, I don't give a shit who you're fucking. Well, I take that back. Now, my sister, I might care who she's with. And only because the creation of babies. And, you know, like, because that's like my youngest niece and my oldest niece and their dads. And then we got to deal with them because... but it's like, I don't care who the hell you're with. As long as you're not with the same person that I'm trying to be with, you know, or even if I was consensual, you know, like, or some, like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. Fuck whoever you want. Sleep with whoever you want. Like, I really don't give a shit, dude. Like, unless I'm with you, I don't care. Like, I don't know. And so I was like so tore up on the inside. Like, I still think it's funny. I'm like, dude, really? Like, you wanted to get mad and try to start a rumor about me to what? To ruin my reputation? What reputation do I already have? Like, you trying to ruin my reputation of sleeping with my child's father. You know, like, that makes me supposedly this horrible person if I would have been, which I wasn't, but if I would have been. And it's like, and for as far as I know, like, I don't even know if he was dating anybody. I think he was single at the time. And I sure as hell have been single. I've been single the whole damn 5 years that me and my husband have been separated. Now, I tried to date this one guy that, I tried to date him like 2 years after me and my husband split. And, anyway. And then I tried to like talk to him just like 2 years ago. So at 4 years into being separated, I was like, you know, I hung out with him that night and we kissed and we made out. And I was like, maybe I should try to reconnect with him since I've done kissed him. And yeah, you know, and maybe he's matured some over the past 2 years. But, that shit just, nah, it didn't work. Because he hadn't matured any. As a matter of fact, he'd probably become worse than what he was when I was with him that first time. But, dude, like, that story is even funny, the way that shit went down. But, I ain't dated nobody. Like, I actually like being single. And that's one of the things, like, about falling in love with this girl is, like, it scared the shit out of me. Like, for several fucking reasons. Like, I don't even fucking know anymore. And now, because all the hell that she's gave me, I'm like, dude, you know, like, should I just say fuck it and be like, you know what? Okay, I'm going back to not even ever thinking of a girl. And just being like, yeah, I'm supposed to marry a man and, you know, but I don't even, like, why? Why try to find a decent man? Most of the decent men are already taken. They're shitheads, you know, if they're not or whatever. And even the ones that are, sometimes they're shitheads and they're cheating on their wives and all that. And then biblically, like, they try to, it's just, oh, God, it's just, I'd rather take my chances with her than try to take my chances with another dude right about now. But since she's on shutdown from me, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if she'll ever fucking talk to me again. I really fucking miss her, like, so damn bad. But it is what it is. But, and people, I guess, hate me. So, if you're gonna hate me, then hate me. Because I really don't give a shit. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But I'm just, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm like Una over here. Una tired. See if you can see her. Is she a tired girl with her fat bellies? But, yeah. But I'm gonna end this because this is coming up on an hour long. So I've been sitting here bitching for an hour and I got dishes to do and laundry. So, comment, share, like, subscribe, please. And I'll catch you later.